So what's happening, guys? This is David with Mission to Muscle. Just finished a workout. Hopefully you guys are all having a fabulous day today. It was about an hour and 45 minutes, and as you can see, I'm still sweating. I'm excited about this review, and the reason why is because I've used this pre multiple times, and I get asked questions like, what's your favorite pre, what's your go-to pre, this and that. As far as STIM Junkie wise, this pre workout hits me just right. It is my favorite STIM Junkie pre for me, and I'm going to give you guys my experience and why. We'll jump right into this. We got Kilo Labs Hybrid Mega Dosed Pre-Workout. We'll get right into the ingredient profile, and then I got to give you guys my effects on this thing. And this is not, I got this from SubKings. I have a discount code, but this is just my totally honest, feel-good review. And keep in mind, I'm still on this pre, as far as just that I found something that fits me really well. So right on the top here, we have L-CITRULLINE malate, 6 grams. It's going to give us that 4 grams of L-CITRULLINE, which is for the vasodilation, the pumps, the endurance, and the malic acid, which is going to help produce ATP on a cellular level for more energy. Then we have beta-alanine at 3.2 grams. This is for the more reps, more sets, pins and needles, itching, scratching, whatever you may get from it. Then we have HYDROPRIME at 2 whopping grams. That's 65% glycerol. So I think that comes out to like 1.6 grams of glycerol powder, which is for cellular hydration, some power output, some endurance in the gym, keeping your body hydrated. Then we have caffeine anhydrous, 400 milligrams. It's up there, but it's not super high. Then we have 2-amino, 200 milligrams. This is DMHA. This is the feel-good ingredient. If it's good, if it's sourced well, it's going to give you euphoria, it's going to give you concentration, it's going to give you focus, it's going to give you some fat burning and some stimulant effects. Then we have theobromine at 150 milligrams. This is another feel-good ingredient. Once you get to that 150 and above, this couples well with some of these feel-good ingredients, and it's going to help elevate the mood. It's going to help. It's a natural diuretic, so it's going to help with weight loss. It's going to help with blood flow, especially at 150, 200 milligrams. It's going to help with the dilation of those blood vessels for pumps in the gym. Then we have Urea at 100 milligrams. This is a stimulant, fat burner, mood enhancer type ingredient for those that don't know. And I have Urea in my cupboard, because sometimes I'll take some of these pre's and they don't deliver something, and I'll throw 100 milligrams of urea just to help couple with the stims. Just so you know, I'm not a mad scientist, even though my wife calls me a mad scientist and asks me every once in a while, "You're not going to snort that stuff, are you?" I said, "Nah, baby, I'm done with that. That was 30 years ago." But it is not Urea, just so you guys know. Don't go out and buy it, because it doesn't work well on its own as far as the stimulant effects. It has to be coupled with another stimulant. So that's what I was trying to get at. So, Hybrid by Kilo Labs, mega dosed pre-workout. What can you expect? So we're going to get right into the scoop. This is a 1 scoop, 3.6 grams, 25 servings. Not bad. Not sure what it goes for as far as cost on SubKings, but it's probably within that $45, $50 range, like most of these. I want to let you guys know, if you don't have a scale, you should have a scale for some of these STIM Junkie pre's, DMHA, and anything above 300 milligrams of caffeine. The flat level scoop on this is about 11.6 grams. So, I put it on a scale, but then for those that don't have a scale, I kind of like eye it and shake it around and put it back in the scale and say, okay, this is what I can show them as far as the scoop. So you don't want a flat level scoop. You want just a little bit above there. But piece of advice on these STIM pre-workouts, the scoopers are always going to be different. All depends on the weight of the ingredients. Sometimes in shipping you might get some moisture, which adds a little more weight, so the scooper may be on or may be off, but you're going to have some kind of differences in these things, and you don't want to overstimulate yourself. So scale is super recommended in my opinion. Flavor on this is awesome. I love the flavor. For all those flavor freaks, the flavor gods came down and zapped this with some goodness. Very good flavor. The flavor I have is candy flip, it looks like, and very good. I love the design on this thing. Super nice. So when you take the scoop, the beta-alanine is going to kick in about 5 minutes. Boom, medium high. So it kicks in about medium high 5 minutes, maybe a little bit less. It's the first thing that comes in. It hits you. It sticks around at that medium high level for only about 10-15 minutes as it starts to taper off. And the tapers down and pretty much the beta alanine goes away. Kind of lose track of it. I'd say 30-35 minutes in there. So it's not something that hangs with you for your whole workout. So if you just like that extra kick when the energy comes in and this and that, of that feeling of those pins and needles to kind of jumpstart your own mental engines, then it's going to do well for you coming in at that 5 minutes and then tapering down. The energy effects in this, I started noticing energy and focus, but what I noticed the most, I'm going to get into after all this. So the energy and focus, I started noticing coming in probably about 15 minutes. 20 is probably where you're going to notice it. Like I said, I sit quietly. I'm not doing a lot of stuff. I'm trying to kind of judge this stuff as it comes in. You really notice it, I'd say about 30 minutes, 35 minutes. But when it peaks, so the energy peaks probably around 45 minutes in with no big anxious feeling, but this thing does elevate your heart. And I think most of the elevation in the heart is because you just, there's a mood that's in this thing that kind of just makes you want to move and just keeps you moving. So the energy is really nice, high level energy, but not that crazy super energetic energy. It's just that sustained high level energy that sticks with you for 2.5 hours to knock out a really good workout. The focus drops in completely. The focus and the concentration drop in completely in about 50 minutes to an hour. For me, it was like an hour, maybe a little bit past is when I really stepped into the focus. Now, this is not crazy. What I like about this is not crazy tunnel vision, crazy in your head nootropic bubble. It is just like super upper level concentration and focus that's just really dialed in. So it's just a step down from stepping into that nootropic bubble, a step down from being totally tunnel vision focused. So you're still in control. So that's what I like about this, but it's really nice, high end coupled with the energy. What makes this thing amazing, we'll get into the pumps too, what makes this amazing to me is the mood. So the mood sets in on this thing in about, I honestly feel the mood kick in about 15 minutes. So things just start feeling better. And it just kind of elevates all the way up into that hour point to where you are training and you are left with this positive, energetic, motivated mood. Now, I don't know if I seem happy. I am somewhat happy. So this one hits me right. Now, it hits me so right that I just freaking feel fabulous. I'll feel fabulous. So it's very nice, very good, very feel good. It hits me. This is my experience perfectly like that. I really do like the effects on this pre-workout. To top it off, the pumps on this thing, STIM Junkie Pre's never do much for me when it comes to pumps. The pumps on this thing are nice, tight vascular pumps. It delivers on the pumps here for me. It really does. I get some tightness, I get a little bit of cell swelling, and I get that vascularity. Not anything insane, but super noticeable to where it just gives you this nice, super all around fabulous workout session when you're training with the weights. The energy's perfect. It's not like, like crazy. The focus is like super dialed in. I could still turn around and talk to someone, but then I turn and I'm just dialed. The concentration is there and the pumps are just, it feels good. I get power through this whole workout as far as with how this thing delivers. And I'm not kidding. It was a fabulous, it's always been a fabulous weight training day on this. This is in my top STIM Junkie pre-workouts. I know they have a few other ones. I'd love to try them, but this one so far, as far as STIM Junkie pre's, for what I look for in a STIM Junkie pre-workout, to just have a fabulous workout and then be sent off to the day, just super nice because the energy dials down smooth. It sticks with you for a good 4 hours. And the focus dials down real super smooth because it's not super intense. And the mood just kind of sticks with you for the whole rest of the day. So I know I'm coming off like I'm trying to sell this thing to you, but this is truly my experience. It is, and from my experience and what I look for in a pre-workout, this is super enjoyable to run. I really liked it. This is Dave, Kilo Labs Hybrid Mega Dosed pre-workout. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below for sure. I'm gonna get on with my day. I gotta head off to work and get ready. And we'll see you guys next time on the channel.